Where do you want to start? I'm Adele Rosen, and I'm a mentor. I see the need that children have to have a friend, a confidant, an advisor, and I just felt like this was the time of getting to know her and to open her up a little bit more each time. It's like a flower, and the flower blossoms, and soon, the bud is open. And that's what I hope for Marisol, is that she will blossom into a beautiful flower. Marisol loves art, and I hope I am an influence, because I think she is going to be a good artist, and she enjoys that.
My name's Miss Ferns. I'm Marisol's 5th grade teacher, and I referred her to the Fighting Back Mentor Program. It's amazing to me how well my students do, given some of the things they tell me that they just saw last night. So they're around a lot of violence, influences that I'd quite frankly like to see them not be around. As I will ask the question now each year, have you heard gunshots? Every one of my kids will raise their hands. They hear gunshots in their neighborhood. Marisol wrote me a letter and told me that when she was 3 years old, her dad came home from work and killed her mother.
My dad killed my mom when I was young. She died because my dad killed her of jealousy. So he went to jail for 28 years. Now I live with my aunt and my brothers and cousins.
I kind of watched to see how she was, and I thought, I need to do an intervention now. Marisol needed somebody that was hers, and a positive female role model that could help steer her and keep her on the path in education.
If I can just save one child and reverse that idea that they can't amount to anything, or they can't become something great, I think we can make a big difference. And the mentor program definitely makes a big difference. I don't think there can ever be too much love in a person's life. So what you give out comes back. Yeah.
They see their mentors see them. This is that one person that's coming to see you. I just see what that does. And that's huge. That is huge, huge. She was more distractible, I would say, prior to getting this mentor. And she is just a scholar. She's here, she's paying attention, she gets her work done, she doesn't interrupt the class. She's one of my best students. She academically has probably grown more than any of my students. I'm really seeing pride in who she is. And I think her mentor, Adele, is really giving that to her and makes her feel special. And this is her person. I get choked up thinking about it because that gives her so much, and I see that.
I am Katia Armistead, and I am a mentor.
I'm Teresita Flores, and Katia is my mentor.
I have been Teresita's mentor for the Fighting Back Mentor program for just over a year now. I think we started about right now a year ago.
Kind of like my best friend because she's always playing with me and being nice and helping me. She's kind of like a friend to me.
I like the academic component of the school-based Fighting Back program. It's enriched in education. I'm a really busy person, really busy. And so this is definitely a plug for someone who has a really busy life like I do, that you can still make a difference and you can still get involved. The commitment is enough where I can meet that commitment. 1 hour a week is nothing. First of all, everybody should make a difference some way. We got to be there for our young people, and mentoring is one of the best ways.
I'm Sissy Tarrant, and I have been Michael's mentor for 3 years, and prior to that, my husband Bernie was his mentor.
I'm Michael Lopez, and Sissy is my mentor, and I'm her mentee. People do drugs and alcohol because, they have no one to talk to, they're lonely, and they just feel depressed about themselves.
Is you are dealing with children that could be at risk. That if you really wanted to make a difference and you wanted to make the world a better place, it was working one child at a time.
Well, yeah, since I've been with Bernie and Sissy, my grades have improved a lot. I used to not be too good in reading and everything before I got Bernie, and when he helped me a lot, and so did she, I got a lot better. I'm reading faster. And they helped me in like my homework, and I did a lot better. Really just tell you that someone there that'll talk to you or do anything to keep you away from drugs or drinking, and that you can believe in yourself and do anything you really want to.
If you can be a positive role model in that child's life and they think that you care about them and they care about you, problems such as drugs and alcohol are very low on the totem pole.
I'm Ed Graper, and I've been Gabe's mentor for about 4 years.
I'm Gabe, and my mentor is Ed. It's been easier for me all my life to communicate with older people than people my age because I never seem to fit in.
But that aside, he's just cool. I like him. I can't say anything else about it. He's a neat guy. He's full of adventure and stories. His head's full of stories. The world isn't a static place.
Ed is basically also someone who can give me actual useful criticism. Basically, he has a more grown-up and experienced opinion of things.
It's neat things. You're watching someone grow up and in some little tiny way participating. That's what makes it cool for me. Well, to me, it just provides a person that cares. And anybody that has someone that cares near them, life is easier. Bad choices are easier to avoid.
See, that's another thing why it's good to have a mentor, because they can inspire you to be better than who you are or be like them sometimes.
It's the most important single thing I can do for a young person.
I'm Jim Wolf, and I'm Marco's mentor.
My name is Marco, and Jim is my mentor.
I mentor because I feel that there's a need in our community for young children like Marco to have an adult male role model. Marco has taught me to be a sounding board for him, to talk about things, to talk about his life goals, how things are going in school.
Together we shoot hoops, and he helps me. He talks about my problems with me, and he tells me that I should be someone in my life, do something with my life, do something important. So
it's important that they do well in school because that sets the base for their whole adult life. If Marco becomes a better person as a result of the relationship that we've had together, then I've accomplished a heck of a lot more than if I've made $1 million, because it's made a lasting impression on the world, and that's more important than material things.
When I think of my kids and the mentor, and I look at them, and you look across and you see them in the library, or you see them playing basketball out in the playground, or out there playing or just writing journals, it's just, I feel like my kids are being well taken care of. And that's what I want for them.
Wouldn't it be great for you to come to City College for 2 years? You think so? And then go on to higher education? Should we do a 5 on that? Come on, let's do it. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to see that you do that. Okay? And when I make promises, I really keep my promises.